this. I count myself as being highly privileged to attend such a great school. I used this weekend to welcome our fantastic ladies gathering together in the UK for the Old Girls Association meeting. I also welcome Sister McGuinness, who was my principal then. She's such a nice and caring mother to all of us. I remembered when my father died, it was a great shock. I was in Form 2 going to Form 3. My school fees suffered a setback because of the shock all the members of the family were experiencing then. But Sister McGuinness and her team did not deem it fit to send me out of school. I remain grateful to them because they allowed me to be in school in such critical moment of my life. I cannot forget what I was taught in school. It remained in me, it has helped me, and even to the extent when I became the chief executive of a federal parastatal in Nigeria. I'm grateful for all this. I cannot but mention the efforts of Kenny and Taiwo Tuki. They are wonderful ladies. They are committed to the cause of our school. Let us all join hands to move our school to greater heights and remember to do something great for St. Louis Grammar School, Akure, so that our heritage will remain. I wish you all a fruitful deliberation. Enjoy yourselves. Thank you and God bless.
Oh, this is beautiful. I can do this.
I think this is
Hi, everyone.
Miss Audu.
Hi, Toki, Kenny and Taiwo. Hi, Sister Lady Ajawo. Hi, all the SLA girls in UK and the ones who were able to travel to UK. Hi, all the ones who sent in every messages for Sister McGuinness. This is Theodora, set of 75. Sister McGuinness, how are you? Yeah, I'm with Louis. I remember vividly when you came to be the principal of our school. And trust me, it was quite a transition for those of us who had been under Sister McAntony and Sister Joachim. I remember vividly when you came and we wondered who you were and all that. And trust me, my little mind then was such that we wondered what your name meant, McGuinness. And we looked at you, I personally looked at like, she's so elegant and so, down to earth, as if, are you sure she's a nun? Because you have the habit on, and you were in the convent with other sisters. But your style of administration was quite different from what I was used to under Sister Joachim and Sister McAntony. And I said, oh my, she's different. If I'm going to be a nun, I want to be like her, down to earth. Not really, bashful, but I'll say that. I just felt that a nun who was, down to earth and a go-getter. Well, she's kind of different. I look back at the memories of St. Louis when I was there as a kid and as a student under your tutelage. And I look back and I smile. And I tell my daughter stories about high school and growing up under the watchful eyes of all the nuns. Sister Philomena, I used to wonder seriously if your family, the McGuinness, were the producers of Stout. They never know the name of Guinness that was, being drunk. And I knew Guinness was produced in Dublin. So I kept wondering, I'm like, why did she become a nun? Is the family the producer of Guinness? But I kept it to myself and I was saying it and giggle amongst, all the students who were as silly as I was. And I remember vividly that you were such an elegant lady for a nun. I'm not saying this to suit you, but I'm telling you my observations of you as a kid then. And I remember your style of administration. You were not harsh, but you were very principled, and you were always, guiding us. I remember how you made sure that when Mrs. Sojo Olakpe gave us an imposition at the assembly because we couldn't say a prayer, and the imposition was the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom, you insisted we had to do it. Even when we came to you that it was non-Catholic issue, you said, go and do what she said. And I was like, that woman is not Catholic, and she's making us do Catholic things. And you said, she's making you do godly things, lady, go do it. And, they were like, oh no, this is that McAntony was the one, she won't let us do this, And I said there was transition then in Western region, particularly on those states, from when the government were trying to get involved in, in the parochial schools. I look back and I saw that, I was glad to be, in St. Louis. I look back and I remember vividly how you will put those of us who couldn't travel during midterm holidays, in a particular dormitory, even if we came from different houses. Most especially the building, the Maria Goretti building. I remember how you put us there, and we will all stay there, and when it's time for lights out, thinking because it was a midterm, we didn't want to sleep in the dark, you will come down, marching down, and like, lights out, girl! And we sit to ourselves. I remember, me, Dr. Delano, Moji, Solato, Mason, if you are glowing, those of us who came from long distances who had to stay. And I remember we were staying and we were like, she's coming, she matches the ground like a soldier. I remember you come like that and we'll quickly turn the lights off and you say, I can see you. And like, how can she see us? The door is closed. And you're like, yes, I can see you, ladies. We'll turn the lights off. As soon as we think or we have an inkling you're back to the convent, the light comes on and we start all our nuances and silly acts by teenage girls and little girls. I remember vividly an incident that happened when you were principal. To me particularly personal, you were the one that reorganized the whole school by putting all the class 5 students as head of dormitories. In my particular room, I remember an incident that came on to me when somebody, came in at the middle of the night, a man, and we suspected it was Baba Olode. And how I screamed the whole school down. I remember, you and Sister Joaquin coming in your nightgowns, flying down to the dormitory and saying, what happened? And I'm like, I don't know. All I know is that somebody came into this room, left the door open and said terrible things, and I screamed my brains out. But Shamamadu was in my room, Laide Ajan was in the next room, and we all flew down the road while I was screaming, down the hall when I was screaming. And you said, okay, you know what? Let all the class 5 students stay in the next room, and that was what happened for that night so that we could feel safe or whatever. I remember you calling my parents and making them involved, getting them involved in the situation. My dad came all the way from Ibadan to Akure to know and see what was going on. I remember how you handled it, how you reassured me, and reassured my parents of my safety. I look forward to all this, and I thought I could be in London, in UK, to tell you face to face, but since I couldn't, my wonderful, wonderful, wonderful little sister, Kenny Taiwo, Toki has been so wonderful enough to put this together and to make sure that we could speak to you. Technology is great, isn't it? Yes. I know that. Trust me, if it were good old days, I'm sure we'd be writing you letters or sending you telegrams and doing all that. But now we jump on the phone and with the technology and we send our pens to you. We say all sorts of one another. Isn't that beautiful? I'm glad you live to see this in this 21st century. I'm a mother now, and all the values and the morals that you've instilled in us as little girls and young ladies, now I look back and I instill them in my own daughter. What a wonderful memory, what a wonderful thing. I know you've grown up in the age and I know you're elderly, and I know that you would love to still put us broods under your wings. But now you turned us into good ladies, turned us into strong ladies and strong women. We hold our own in various facets of our lives. I live in the United States, I live in Texas. And schedule of family and job-wise wouldn't let me come to UK. I tell you an incident that happened when we had this silver jubilee. I came all the way from Belgium State. I was in North there. And I remember what you said to me. I didn't think you recognized me or remember me because I was, after so many years after graduation from high school, and you said, Theodora, how are you? And I looked and I said, Sister Philomena McGuinness. And you said, yes. I said, you remember me? You said, yes, I do. Are you still, snotty? And I'm like, oh, me? No way. And you said, yes, you were when you were in school. And I said, sister, maybe you have a wrong impression. He said, no, I know you very well. You were very snobbish. And I said, no, I was very quiet. How was I snobbish? And I was making a prefect. And you said, yes, I know you, my little girl. A mother does not forget or, does not forget how her child, her daughter is. And I said, oh well, I would think Sister Mildred would know me better. You said, I know each one of you girls. Each one of you, you said. And I said, wow. And after courtesy, courtesy to say hello to you, I remember then that you made us a courtesy for when Bishop Fagun comes to visit, or Bishop Alabajo. You make us courtesy respectfully to say hi, or when there's retreat going on. Oh my God. It's a dear wonder towards the novitiate when we're having retreat. God bless us if you see us. Here goes your voice. What are you guys doing by the novitiate, little ones? Oh, sister, we visited Sister Christina Rokoyo. Or we're visiting Sister Cecilia. And you're like, straight back to where you're supposed to be, your point of retreat. Sometimes we dash back there, sometimes we dash into the assembly hall where we do prep, waiting for you to turn your back so we can run back. In case these days I don't know, if they ever went to boarding school, they don't have an inkling of what I'm talking about. But I thank God. Had less known when they made you a chief in Akure, but it was a well-deserved honor. Because you had honored us with your style of life, the style of administration. Oh my God, sister, I wish I could just see you.
I wish you could go on
and just hug you. Hug you now. My turn now to hug you.
Good evening, my excellent sisters.
Can you pause for a moment?
I attended St. Luke's Secondary School, Akure from 1970.
She was the one that started it all. This organized.
Really?
Yes, Beatrice Owolabi. She works with World Bank, and she just retired. She's 63 years old.
Really?
Wow. This woman was the one I met that felt, you have no alumni? I said, I don't know where they are. She said, you should do it. I have plenty of time. And I said, I'm not really interested in administration. It's too tedious. Everybody is in a different place in their lives. You ask questions, they don't want to talk to you. You ask too much questions, they completely don't want to hear you. So she said, try. And this is the try. I didn't even think she would come.
Where is she now?
She's still in DC.